This is going to be insane, gentlemen.
Don't shake, don't shake. Ah.
Yep.
Why you blink?
Ooh. Hello, Brave Nation. It's the Roaring Lion Carlos Kremer, and welcome to another edition of the Lion's Den, where I have our incredible co-main event warriors in studio today. We just had your coaches, legendary coaches, by the way, John Kavanagh for you of SBG Ireland and Elder Eldaroff of the famed KHK MMA. We have Muhammad Mokaev in our co-main event. This man is a four-time IMF gold medalist, 29 fights, 23 as an amateur undefeated, and 6 as a pro undefeated, going against the very tough Blaine O'Driscoll out of SBG Ireland. He has a 9-4 record and just came off a huge fight against Shorty Torres in only a week's notice and took him the distance. Gentlemen, we've had a lot of talk between the two of you, and it has been incredible banter going in. We have Dagestan versus Ireland. Once again, we are rewriting history in mixed martial arts, and you guys have both talked. We've got a 59 kg catch weight, and you have said that you're going to fly Blaine, Dagestan Airways, right? Airlines, and to bring a parachute. Can you expand on that a little bit?
You know, I make fly everybody, every single fight.
For free, they fly. You said business class.
Yes, because he's older, you know, I have to take him, because I have to, in my tradition, I have to respect old people, so I give him like comfy place, you know.
Right.
Like land nicely, you know, so he have like, because he can't survive till his pension, you know. You know?
That's amazing. And Blaine, you had said for him to bring his pillow because you were going to put him to sleep. Can you expand a little bit about that?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. it speaks for itself, you know.
Right.
I plan to knock him out, and I want him to be nice and comfy when he goes to sleep. So
this is going to be, as we had talked, this is the people's main event, really. This is
the real main event, you know.
I think this is people's main event. I said to main event people, I said, listen, I think you should go come main event, because after I fight, maybe people turn off, you know, live stream. That's why, but it's people's main event, you know.
Everybody's looking forward to this fight.
This is going to be great. We have such a strong tradition in mixed martial arts. Incredible teams, both of you. KHK MMA, you're fighting out of Dagestan, Manchester, England. You've got Dagestan watching, England, the UK watching, you have Bahrain watching, you have Ireland watching, and the rest of the world. Wanted to ask you both, does that add, you've been so seasoned with so many fights, does this fight for your first co-main event with Brave add a little bit of pressure?
To be honest, like, at this stage, I don't have so much pressure, because, listen, I compete every weekend, you know. It's like, this is another competition day, right. Another competition weekend for me.
You were just wrestling in
I wrestle, I did the jiu-jitsu tournament, I do a lot, but that's why I did the closer to fight, that's why people know about this. But I do, without, like, before the fight, I do this, like, most weekends, you know. And I'm confident in this competition zone. And, you know, 5 years, like since 2012 till 2017, I couldn't travel. So, like, I didn't have my documents. I was staying in UK, getting ready. So, soon as I get my documents, I knew I was gonna be on these scenes, you know, like on all highlights. So I was preparing, and once I got my documents, like every tournament,
every tournament you can
every
do.
tournament is.
And Muhammad Mokaev, ladies and gentlemen, is the definition of the evolution of mixed martial arts. You are the new age of mixed martial arts at a very young age. Are you 21 yet?
Yes.
Just turned 21.
Just turned 21.
So we have an incredible career that is already that you've accomplished, and the best is yet to come. I wanted to ask you, Blaine, about this fight and the history of Ireland versus Dagestan. Does that add any more pressure for you to get a little bit of redemption, say, for Coach Kavanagh and Ireland?
No, not really. But I do feel, you know, the pressure of the fight. You know, so it's a big fight, and especially the way my kind of record is. You know, I need to win. I lost, I don't know where I go to. You know, so you know, there's a lot of pressure on me to win this fight. But I perform better when there's a lot of pressure on me. You know, I need the pressure to perform. I didn't really feel the pressure in the last fight. I felt like, you know, taking it on last minute notice. Whether I win, whether I lose, it's still gonna look good. You know, I kind of had a built-in excuse, and I didn't feel like that helped me. But a lot of pressure on me for this fight, and I'm kind of loving it. You know, because I perform better when the pressure's on.
In that fight against Jose Shorty Torres, that must have done an incredible job for your confidence. Coming in, taking that on 1 week's notice, taking him the distance
Not
and
really,
having
like,
that.
I felt
Or you expected that to begin with?
not really like I felt terrible after the loss. You know,
Mhm.
the loss always makes you feel
Right.
sick. Yeah, like I was devastated after the loss. I really thought I was gonna win. You know, but I kind of had a subconsciously built into my mindset the excuse that if I lose, it's because I took it last minute, and that didn't help me. You know.
Right.
And I've no excuses this time. I've worked like my hardest ever for this fight. Probably up on 15 hard weeks, basically in camp for it. And you know, so I've no excuses for this. It's win or not.
Laser-like focus. I wanted to ask you, Blaine, before we go, what makes the Irish fighter so unique and so special?
I think because it's like built into our heritage. You know, we're fighting our whole life and get our country back. Still trying to get our country back. You know, we still have half the country that's not Irish, and yeah, so it's just built into us. You know, second nature to us.
Right.
If they Braves come to Ireland, you know, there's nothing like the Irish fans. And they don't just support Ireland, you know, they support anyone who's shown heart and shown fight, like shown fight in them. You know, Ireland is just a fighter's world, basically.
We had an incredible show there. I believe it was Brave 13 in Ireland. And
That was Northern Ireland, though. You know, you have to
right.
come down to Dublin, you have to come down to the Republic.
Yes, good call on that. Mohammed, I wanted.
Brave.
That was roughly about 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Shows, isn't it?
Yeah, it was an amazing show. The Irish fans are amazing. I wanted to ask you, Mohammed, about the same thing. What makes the Dagestani fighter so special?
I think we grew up fighting. It's similar to Ireland, but it's not similar because, you know, in Ireland there's like, you have a criminal record and, you know, like people cannot fight, they get to jail. In Dagestan, everybody fight. Every day it's like, they don't have like this
Right.
police
No
take care.
arrests,
Well,
just
no,
another fight.
whoever like toughest survives, you know.
Right.
And, you know, my opportunity in life took me to UK, so I want to carry on, like, you know, like my, I want to prove to my father, you know, I can do something in because I understood, when I understood something not going on in my life, I move on straight away. I'm not gonna sit there. So my education didn't work out for me good, so straight away I'm like, I'm gonna be a fighter. So make special of wrestling. It's you see Olympic Games, you see every MMA fight, all Dagestani take anybody down.
Right.
American now used to be America, and Ireland never been heard as a wrestling. Same as UK. It is what it is, you know.
Right.
Truth is truth, you know, facts. But America was one of the greatest wrestlers, like Iranians and like in Europe, some countries. But who wins the Olympic Games? Who wins? Who leads in MMA scenes? Guys from outside, you know.
Right. Great points. Before we go, gentlemen, I wanted to ask Blaine, what is your prediction of the fight and how will it end?
I see me getting the finish maybe in the third round. I see Mokaev slowing down and breaking under the pressure.
And the Punisher, how do you feel? What is your prediction on how is this fight going to go?
My plan in my head, my most fight decisions. I go decision, I take him down, I smash him on the ground, let him up, down. Like, I don't get tired. When wrestler fights against somebody, striker or grappler, it's fact. Wrestler's gas tank is different level.
Right.
You know, many opponents say like I get gassed out. Listen, like most of my fights, I have something background, but I show up every single fight. I have background like staph infection. I don't know. I have so much trouble. I still show up to the fight, and I always performed. And you never see one fight where I go gassed out. So I'm gonna come. I go distance. I go finish him. Whatever's there. I'm not that guy like come go crazy. You know what I mean? He's that kind of guy.
I'm the same, man. I don't think I've ever pulled out of a fight. Like I've got every fight. Like I've always always got something wrong with me, but I always turn up to fight. If I sign the contract, I'm turning up, and that's it. Like, you know, that's why maybe I lost a couple of times as well, you know. But I don't go around like telling people the excuse like you are now about your staph infection, you know.
But I don't say you have said excuse, but I mean you lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but you did say
But I
excuse.
still don't
No,
say
no,
any
you did
excuse.
say excuse against Jose Torres. You said.
I said that was my
you,
mindset,
No, no,
you know?
no, no. Mine said if you sign the contract, you're going there. If you lose, late notice, you lose. That's it. If
Yeah.
you're not ready, you don't sign the contract. That's how you work. That's how mentality. If you're not ready, why you
But
go?
I didn't make an excuse. He won. He's
And
better.
then, but you say it's short notice, right? But no,
But I
you
didn't
wasn't
say
in the
that. I said
you
that in
wasn't.
my head,
No, no, no,
like,
no. Listen,
subconsciously I
you
was thinking
wasn't.
that.
You wasn't ready for the. You wasn't training, but I'm sure you said in interview training all year round, right? I believe as a professional
Yeah.
athlete, you should be there every morning, every night, from Monday
There's a
to
difference
Saturday.
between camp and training. You know what I mean?
Ladies
I don't
and
know the
gentlemen,
difference.
I'm going to cut this short a little bit. We're going to keep going. Got the cue from the magnificent Shay. Thank you. It feels good, the energy here. I mean, you both are respectful but ready to go and show the world. And it's really a fight that you both are going to show up, and both of your stock could actually go up with great performances. I wanted to say to our viewers out there that Brave Combat Federation is turning 5 years old. It's incredible, this journey, and all praise goes to His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, who has been an incredible leader, founder, support, vision, and making Brave Combat Federation the truly only global MMA promotion in the world. This is our 24th country in 54 dates that we've had in 5 short years. Gentlemen, again, do you have any type of word to say to your homeland, to your people, those who have supported you along the way?
Start with old man, you know.
We'll start with your elder, yes. How about you, Blaine? Do you have anyone that you'd like to especially thank and has helped you along the way?
Well, obviously, just want to thank my team, you know, SPG Ireland, and thanks to Coach Cabinet travelling all the way out with me again. But as well, like all the messages I've been receiving off people from at home, you know, you really feel the love from it, you know. It's like fighting is like a lonely sport, you know, and yeah, I really feel everyone behind me. It's really motivating me this week.
And fulfilling, it's great to get that
really,
respect and the camaraderie and
as
the
well, it's good, like, you know,
support.
This fight nearly speaks for itself, you know. It's not often that the skill of the fighter sells the fight itself, and this fight really does that, you know.
Punisher, what do you think?
I would like to thank everybody who supports me. You know, I have like huge support in Dagestan and UK and all countries. You know, like most countries, because I travel so much. You know, like compete everywhere, and I would like to thank everybody, every like single country. Even I have like supporters from Ireland. I have supporters from everywhere. So I want to thank also my team KHK, Sheikh Khalid, who supports us, and my coaches like Dean, Eldar, Rinat, Johnny Boxing, Woody Strength Condition, and you know, my management paradigm. So I have like strongest team in the world,
Right.
and you can see this by the results, and that's it.
And the medals and the victories and everything for KHK. Eldar Eldaroff, an incredible head coach under His Highness. His Highness has changed more lives than anyone I've ever met in my life. He's the greatest leader of any man I've ever met in my life. And it shows with his fighters, the attitudes that you have. You know, once you're strapping it in, you're not only fighting for your country, you're fighting for Sheikh Khalid as well.
Yes, we've been connected with Sheikh Khalid since 2015,
Right.
and I started representing them since 2019, like official team when I won World Championships, and I went there for training camp. I've been there for 3 months already this year, training and great facilities, atmosphere. I got like apartment, car, everything sorted. I just have to train, and like everything was perfect.
Right.
Yes.
Beautiful day. It's going to heat up big time here. As you can see, these two are ready to go right now. We're going to find out on Saturday night for Brave 54, along with GEC, our partner for this great event in Konin, Poland. This is the Roaring Lion Carlos Kremer signing off for Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev and Blaine O'Driscoll. We have Dagestan versus Ireland once again. And Brave Nation, we're all going to win. We'll see you at the fights on Saturday.